This is going to be happening at the Santiago Bernabeu. Stadium closed. They want that roaring to obviously come and really sabotage the side of Arsenal. But I don't think that Arsenal will obviously give up because of what they're obviously going to be facing at Real Madrid. But Mikel Arteta has come up and obviously gone ahead to see to it that he has gone ahead to name what we call a strong starting 11 for the club of Arsenal at the Santiago Bernabeu. And guess who is obviously there? I think this is where you, or most of you, are really waiting to see who this. But I know most of you have already gone ahead to confirm who the manager has gone ahead to obviously get in. But you can as well go into the live and tell me who do you think will obviously do the needful and obviously start and really give us the vibe as well wanted. Now, that's the starting 11 for the club of Arsenal. My prediction, I see a draw. 2-2 draw. I see one questioning here. Texa says, hey, Rokani, what's your prediction? I see a draw. 2-2 draw. If it's a win, it will be a slim win for the side of Real Madrid, like 3-1, 3-2. But I see Arsenal going through. That is it. David Raya, in between the stages for the club of Arsenal. There comes Julian Timber, right back. Left back, it's Lewis Kelly. And left-sided centre-back, Jakub Kivio, William Saliba, right-sided centre-back, Thomas Partey, central defensive midfielder, Rice, that is the box-to-box midfielder, and obviously Martin Odegaard is playing as a central attack midfielder number 10. Saka, right forward, Martinelli, left forward, and Mikel Merino is playing as a center forward. Let's go to Real Madrid and see who have they gone ahead to obviously bring onto this beautiful game of football. And Real Madrid has the following. The system is 4-3-3 for the club of Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois in goal. Vasquez is playing as a right back. Alaba, left back. Asensio Raul, right-sided centre-back. Rudiger, left-sided centre-back. Tchouaméni returns to play into the stadium area. Jude Bellingham and Valverde into the midfield. Rodrigo playing as a right forward. Vinicius Junior left forward, and Kylian Mbappe leading the line. Obviously, when they are playing at home, you all know that they can really be a very big threat. We all know that, and no one doubts it. When they are playing at home, they can be a very, 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 very huge team to beat. And let's see the bench. Two of those teams are not really having the benches they deserve. Real Madrid have Luka Modric, Adagula Endrick, Jesus Vallejo, then Dani Ceballos, Frank Garcia, Brahim Diaz, there is Frank Gonzalez and Sergio Mestre. Then Arsenal have Tierney, Ben White, Zinchenko, Leandro Trossard, Raheem Sterling, Pedro Neto, Tommy Setford, Oyedeji, Jimmy Goa, Jack Henry, Ethan Waneri, and Michael Rosiak. So they all have like 3-4 players off the bench that can come up and obviously change the game. But we wait and see what will happen after the final whistle really blows, because the referee is going to blow that whistle in 4 minutes from now. But I've gone ahead to hear from people. The former president of Real Madrid, that is Ramon Calderon, has said everyone is expecting a comeback. It's what has happened in the club when they play in the Champions League. The Bernabeu is really special and people are really expecting the comeback. Why not? If we score 1 goal in the first 15 minutes, maybe the miracle is coming back. I always remember the match against Man City. It was 2-0 aggregate in the 89th minute. In the end, we managed to get through to the next round. So why not tonight? And one of the problems these people are not really talking about is that they are facing one of the teams that has gone ahead to be one of the most defensive disciplined teams, right? It is that team that is really very, 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 very disciplined when it comes to defense. And I tell you, the last time Arsenal played here, they beat this side by 1-0. And the last time Arsenal hosted Real Madrid, before they played in the game where Arsenal trounced them by 3-0, you know what happened. You get? So, I think Arsenal has a very good pedigree there, and they're going in there to really park the bus a little bit and hit Real Madrid on the break. And I'm going to be shocked, guys, if at all Arsenal doesn't really do the needful to obviously park the bus and obviously let Madrid in here for you. So, that's it. All about this game of football. And I'm seeing Tata Arsenal. Then Dila Freddy says, good evening, already Arsenal is going to throw is going through to the semis. Yeah, I also believe they're going to go through to the semis. And if Madrid can stop Arsenal from scoring tonight, I tell you, then they can obviously pull out a shocker. But if Arsenal is to score a goal, Arsenal just needs one goal. That is it. Arsenal just needs one goal. All I know is that Madrid cannot go full pelt to stop the club of Arsenal. That is it. So we are waiting to see how that pans out. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun. The game of football is gonna be starting 2 minutes from now, and we are gonna be here to enjoy, and we'll let you know what our thoughts are. When the game of football is done and dusted, the match preview will be loading. Now, Francois Letizia is the referee, and Sky Sports have told us the following about this referee. We need to talk about the referee. He could have a part to play in this evening. Francois Leicester red card data is very hot. The Frenchman has flashed 9 red cards in his 21 league and continental outings this season. Have you had 21? He has flashed 9 red cards, including 3 in 6 Champions League matches. So he has issued 6 red cards. Letizia has issued 8 reds in his 21 career Champions League encounters, including 2 in the previous 4 knockout contests in the competition. Arsenal have had 5 red cards already this season. So that is really very threatening for the club of Arsenal. You understand? So this referee is really very, very, very hot-tempered, and he really hurries to obviously get his hand into the shirt pocket, because that's where the red card is. So huge discipline has to be maintained, and we know how Real Madrid goes ahead to obviously do the needful. You understand? They come up and obviously try to do the needful because of their influence. And I'm having Nelson says Arsenal to go through. All right, let's wait and see how that pans out. So I also believe that Arsenal is obviously going to be going through. I don't know what your thoughts are about it, but when everything is done and dusted, I'll come up here and obviously let you know. Expect some shots. 45 minutes, I might really do a shot and obviously upload it there and see what your thoughts are about it. So guys, Rokani David is my name. I sign out for now. See you later, and we'll return later when the game of football is done and dusted. But it's obviously not gonna be an easy one. One of the games that the entire world is really on, and we've been told that the noise of the scale, Real Madrid's version of North London Forever, blares out, then it's the Champions League anthem. Goodness me, the noise is off the scale in here. Carlo Ancelotti said his players need to show cojones tonight. Given the atmosphere, Arsenal will need the same to electric. I really trust the Arsenal fans, but outmatching close to 60,000 fans, you know, we wait to see. But all is obviously going to be happening on the field of play. Now, we wait and see how the game of football really comes to an end. Who is obviously going to be out and who is going to